Prepare yourself for Earthling Entertainment with your hosts, Joe and Ryan. Hello, and welcome to an extra short episode of Earthling Entertainment with Joe Wakefield and Ryan Lang.
I'm Ryan Lang, and that's Joe Wakefield.
That's right. So the reason why today's episode is going to be incredibly short is because we recorded it, and we didn't record it. Like, the mics weren't hooked up properly. My baby was up all night teething. I made a mistake, and the entire episode is gone. So,
Which
today,
was like an hour and a half that we were just podcasting.
Yeah, definitely a mulligan on that one.
Whoops.
So today's episode is just going to be a spooky stuff, and then next week, enjoy our regular programming. But I do want to cover a few things, which is Daisy Ridley wants John Boyega back as Finn in her Star Wars movie and wants him to play a Jedi.
Which I fully approve, because I think he got really robbed. That was supposed to be the story, I thought.
Yeah, that was. And then it just seemed like they kept changing their mind throughout the making of that trilogy. But anyways, also, there's going to be a Freaky Friday 2. Jamie Lee Curtis and Lindsay Lohan are back, and apparently they're teasing a 4-way swap.
Which is, it's hilarious that they're going to do another Freaky Friday. Like, here we are. Like, they are truly running out of ideas.
Well, to be fair, Freaky Friday was a remake from the 70s, Freaky Friday. So this is all right. The body switch thing, though, can be fun. I remember there's a film called The Change-Up. And
that was a great film.
Yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Jason Bateman, and that was hilarious.
It was shockingly hilarious. Like, it was really good.
Body swap movies, man, sometimes, if you nail it, they're really good. They're really good.
Remember that guy? Remember that gal? Well, now they're dead.
Beyond that, Louis Gossett Jr. died at 87, and that's really sad. He was the alien in Enemy Mine, and he also, I believe, was in the Iron Eagle films. Yeah.
And also Chance Perdomo, he passed away as well.
Yeah, he played in The Chilling Adventures of Sabrina, and he just recently was in the Gen Z show, and unfortunately he died due to a motorcycle accident.
And he was only 27.
27. That means Louis Gossett Jr. Literally lived 60 years longer than that guy.
That's so crazy, man. Rest in peace for sure.
Rest in peace.
Gone too soon.
All right, guys, so we're going to jump into our first and only topic, because, whoops, it is spooky stuff.
Shirime, the Buttock Eye Ghost Folklore.
The butt ghost, or the butt eye, or the demon butt. Demon butt.
Here's everything you need to know about the folklore of Shirime, the Buttock Eye Ghost. Venture into the bizarre and intriguing realm of Japanese folklore with Shirime, a peculiar spirit that startles with an eye where its butt should be.
Very startling.
This tale is a curious blend of humor and horror, showcasing the rich tapestry of mythical creatures that inhabit Japan's imaginative ghost stories.
Yeah, I will say that they are very imaginative. They have so many different demons and creatures and all these other things. And like this thing, come on, this is the scariest yet hilarious thing I've ever seen.
I don't want to see it. I'm okay with that. Having an eye on its butt.
An eye where its butthole should be, to be clear. Like, it would have to spread to show you.
It would. Shirime is a popular mythical creature in Japanese folklore that's known to be a yokai. A yokai is a group of mythical creatures that are prevalent across ancient Japanese myths, and yokai in the English language can mean monsters, demons, ghosts, and sometimes even shapeshifters are referred to as yokai in Japanese folklore.
Yep. Like I said, it encompasses pretty much all supernatural creatures, whether physical or metaphysical.
That's our thing. Since the yokai consist of different classes of demons or monsters, they can either be completely good or malevolently evil.
Okay, so which one is the butt eye?
I assume he's kind of chaotic.
He's just trying to be spooky. He's like, whoa, be afraid, butt eye.
Like, I see you.
Oh, God.
Oh, God. And it's
drops the soap and it's like, hello.
Did see that coming, did you? These yokai monsters also possess supernatural and mythical powers that can help them shapeshift, disappear, or even scare people using their power. Shirime, who's an infamous Japanese yokai, also possesses strange powers that let him scare the life out of people. The Japanese word Shirime is written in kanji letters and it literally translates to buttocks eye in the English language.
But I'm alone in the world is a little but
I can see you. I can see you.
You get the cat dog reference? Come
I
on,
do.
man. Late 90s Nickelodeon.
I do.
You know,
I do.
during that dark time, apparently, according to Quiet on the Set. Which we're not going to get too much into.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Because it's too heavy.
Very...
But if you haven't seen that, it's on HBO. You should watch it. It'll destroy your childhood.
It really will. And thank God. Let's all do better. Let's do better.
Moving
on.
Back to a decent topic, which is this anus eye. My God. We need to be more professional, Ryan, when we're talking about butt eyes.
We do.
Oh my God, that thing must have pink eye all the time.
Yes, it would. I mean, that's if you're talking about like maybe it's very clean down there. Maybe it has
like there's not actually a rectum. It's just like eye follicles or whatever.
Might have a cloaca somewhere else.
He's a bird now? What the hell?
I don't know.
All right, let's talk about this butt eye more.
The Shirime is said to have a huge eyeball placed in its butt. And this has got a lot of people wondering if there really is a demon like Shirime. The kanji translation for Shirime in English can also periodically mean looking down, which is understandable due to where its eyeball is placed on its butt.
Yes, exactly. It'd be kind of hard not to look down unless you're doing handstands all the time, which would be amazing to see a pantsless handstand with just this eyeball in the butt.
When you got an eyeball on your butt, you got to do what you got to do.
That's not even scary. That's amazing. I'm impressed. I want to see that.
It's kind of sad, the poor guy. We should just accept him for his butt eye. He doesn't have to work that hard.
But don't touch it.
Some schools of thought within Japanese folklore also believe Shirime to be a weird animal who has the ability to shapeshift just so it can scare humans. Now that we know that the Shirime is a demon, it's best we familiarize ourselves with the appearance of this crazy demon so that we can identify it in case we witness it someday.
Because you wouldn't be able to know immediately what you're looking at, apparently.
No. It could be someone else with a butt on their eye.
Yeah?
Eye on their butt. I did that backwards.
You did.
As we mentioned above, Shirime is a demon-like creature that's believed to have a large eyeball on its backside. But what is its face and physique? What do they look like? That's the most intricate and intriguing part about this demon. I highly doubt that.
Yeah. No, you're telling me the eye coming out of his butt is not the most intriguing thing. That is ridiculous.
This shit better be good.
Yeah, like his face better be like just like all tentacles and like boils and just something really weird. Maybe two mouths and they both yodel and then he makes out with them.
While wearing lederhosen.
Yes.
In Japan. For some reason.
It could be a kilt.
It could be.
Just as unculturally like connected, you know.
Makes it even more scary. He's in a kilt. In Japanese folklore, it's mentioned that the Shirime has the physique.
Hold on. If you were a kilt, though, it would be easier to show your eye.
I was going to say it'd be easier to show your eyeball hole.
Maybe these things should move to Scotland.
They should.
Yeah. All right. We got to start an outreach program.
Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to help.
Shirime. We're going to get you out of that island and put you on well, it's a bigger island, but, you know, it's not all one place. It's fine.
Yep. Ditch the Camino and don a kilt.
Yes.
In Japanese folklore, it's mentioned that the Shirime has the physique of a normal human being, and it wears a Camino to look more human from afar, which helps it to entice people. However, its face is completely blank. This means that the Shirime has no face, no facial features, eyes, nose, lips, nothing. This particular fact about this demon makes it even more terrifying to think about. You might think how the Shirime can see if it has no face. Well, it sees with its butt.
Clearly.
Well, it has a
that's
huge
how
eyeball on its butt.
Yeah, that's how it sees. It's pretty simple.
So it wouldn't be impossible.
No, he would just be acrobatic. He would be doing handstands. We talked about this.
Right. It says here, in the 18th century, a Japanese poet named Yosa no Busen was very much intrigued by the myth of the Shirime, and he began drawing paintings of Shirime in his work. There's a famous story about Shirime that's believed to have been written by Yosa himself. The story of the Shirime involves a samurai who was walking late at night on the streets of Kyoto, and he heard someone call him. So it can make sound.
Hello.
Yoo-hoo.
I want to show you all my weird places.
I'm old Greg. Sorry. As the samurai turned to look, he saw a normal human being with a kimono, but the samurai was prepared with a sword to fight in case this person was a threat. As the man came close by, the samurai was bewildered to see the man didn't have any facial features.
That would be quite bewildering.
Before the samurai could move, the entity lifted its kimono up and turned around and bent over with its butt high up.
Hey, look at my ass.
The samurai saw a huge, bright, blinking eye in the butt that stared straight at him.
Peekaboo. That's my butthole.
As anyone would do at the moment, the samurai ran for his life. And this was said to be the first ever encounter a human had with the Shirime. And there have been no other encounters reported since then.
Okay, I want to believe the story because it's so ridiculous, but it is kind of like suspect that literally only one guy ever saw it. Like, is it super rare? Or was that guy just drunk? Or like eating mushrooms out in the woods and he's like, oh man, butt demon.
Butt demon. I don't know, but I could go the rest of my life without seeing an eye in a butt.
Yeah, that's fair. I'm with you there.
But I'm sure that there's a porno out there somewhere where someone's got butt plug with an eyeball.
I don't want to get into that right now, but yes, I guarantee there is weird fetishes for everything.
So there you go. If it exists, there's porn about it. There is Shirime porn. Go ahead and find it and enjoy it. And just watch out for butt demons.
Ryan's disclosure discussion. It's about aliens and stuff.
It has been a day for technical difficulties. All right. Whoopi Goldberg confirms space aliens are among us. They're already here. They're watching us.
Yep.
Whoopi Goldberg, the View moderator, intergalactic Star Trek queen, and anti-cactus warrior, whatever that means.
I do want to know, like, she's just like, fuck cactuses. We should kill them all. Because anti-cactus, or is a cactus like a group? Is there some weird like white supremacy group called the Cactuses I don't know about, or what's going on?
Well, I was curious and I clicked the link and it says here on this, Whoopi Goldberg terrorized by horrific talking toys. Biggest mistake of my life. So like those cactus that when you say something to them,
bounce and sing.
Yeah.
That. Oh.
Okay, so this is the credibility of this person that is talking. I think what that says.
Aliens are real and toy cactuses are the devil.
Okay, thank you for nailing that for us there, Whoopi. But okay, so she has done what the United States government has never dared in its nearly 250 years of existence: confirm that extraterrestrial life has made contact with humanity. I knew it was going to be Whoopi.
I did too.
When they say take me, every time I've ever heard that take me to your leader, I'm like, oh, I'd have to go get Whoopi. The Oscar-winning actress and apparent interstellar explorer told her co-hosts Wednesday that she is fully aware that aliens are among us on Earth.
Like, she has info. Like I said, I think it'd be really, really funny if a government agency was like, no one's going to believe a random celebrity. Let's fuck with them. Let's straight up tell them the truth and show them some shit, and they'll just never have any way to reconcile it.
Like I said, I'm not questioning this at all. This is 100% truth. So after the View guest and Ghostbusters franchise star
Camille Namajami,
thank you, said he believes in space-dwelling beings. So this is what she said.
What did she say?
I'm sorry, this is what Nanjiani said. I think they're waiting for us to clean up a little bit so that they can come here and tell us we're really messing things up, Njami joked, before Goldberg spoke of her findings. They're already here, she said, calmly.
Just flat. Yeah, that's it. It's like a matter of fact.
They've been here for quite some time. A stunned Nanjiani turned to Goldberg for further information, as she did not elaborate on how or why she knows such information. And what are they doing? He asked, to which she responded, they're watching us.
Yeah, that's not really information. People believing that there are aliens, like, in the government or just living among us and watching us and all, that's not a hot take. I wish they would go more into her reasons why she believes it.
I don't think she has many. I think she kind of probably said it just to look cool, because it's cool now it's okay to
admit you believe in aliens.
I think so.
She also might be getting loopy. She's been rich a long time, and she's kind of old.
And she's always kind of been loopy,
yeah.
In my experience of the Whoopi.
Yeah. Well, I know her original name, it was not Whoopi, it was Deborah. And you mentioned a funny story, which...
evidently, early in her career, she had some pretty incredible flatulence on the set, which earned her the nickname Whoopi, and she just owned it.
I do not know if that's true, but it is it is a funny origin story for a name.
Give it a goog. Look it up.
All right, guys. Well, we hate to do it. Like I said, we had a whole show, like an entire show, and we recorded, 80% of it? And, it was, the mics weren't hooked up. It was recorded on my library audio.
Yeah.
And it's unusable, unfortunately.
It didn't sound very good.
Next week will be a normal episode, normal length, anywhere between, it's always at least an hour to 2 hours. I think our longest episode was like an hour and 45 minutes.
Yeah, and we really appreciate you guys. Last week we had an incredible response. We had a ton of downloads. Thank you so much to everybody who downloaded last week's episode. It means a lot to us, helps us out a lot. And
yeah, the best way to support our show is to download the episode. Yep. So if you want to, show your support, please do that. Oh, and if you have it hooked up to auto downloads, it still does not download unless you open the app and go to the episode. So if you have Spotify or anything else hooked up to be auto download, you still got to go to it. All right.
And it means a lot to us. It only takes a second and helps us get out there. Our reach is doing really good thanks to you guys. We appreciate you. Make sure to message us on Facebook. If you have anything you want us to talk about, any questions, we'd be happy to answer or add it to the podcast.
All right, guys. So from everyone here at Earthling Entertainment, see ya.
Goodbye.